things to talk about today. Let's start off with one that is dear to our hearts, and once it has a tendency to displace people, and there will be a loss of properties and lives, then I think we should talk about it. I'm talking specifically about the Wager spillage now, and residents are stranded. Yesterday, the indication I got was that there's even a lot of traffic going into that enclave because of the things that are happening there, a lot of flooding. Ghana Water Company Limited has also issued a statement, and this has the heading, Recent Rains Affect Ghana Water Company Limited. So you see, not only has illegal mining, or does illegal mining affect the activities of Ghana Water Company Limited, also the spillages of these dams. And I was just saying it's an annual ritual. So I'll tell you why. Now, the recent rains throughout, this from the Ghana Water Company Limited, the recent rains throughout the country and the opening of the spill gates for the Bagre Dam in Burkina Faso have caused considerable havoc to some water treatment plants in the country. Think about it. Cost from the value chain, cost from the treatment plant, and cost in terms of production of water, and cost in terms of how much we're going to be paying. Cost. The manager of the Ghana Water Company Limited wishes to assure the public that despite the challenges, it is in control and have put in measures to ameliorate the situation to minimize the impact on consumers. Now, they gave a breakdown. They are talking about the Wager, which is Greater Accra, is currently at the level of 49.5 feet as against the maximum operating level of 48 feet. Spillage normally begins when the level gets to 46.5 feet. As a result, 4 spill gates have been opened to safeguard the integrity of the dam, save the dam from collapse, and save lives and property. So as much as they are saving the dam for the destruction of lives and properties, opening of the gates have done same. Jambusi in Upper West. The Jambusi treatment plant is sited at the banks of the Black Volta at the boundary between Ghana and Burkina Faso. The level of the water rose to level 13.8 feet as against the maximum of 13.0. Naouni Dalung in northern region, the opening of the spill gates of the Bagre Dam in Burkina Faso has raised the level of the Naouni River, where water is abstracted at the Dalung and treated for the people of Tamale. Achimoda, water supply to Achimoda, Akutia, Kedi, and surrounding communities have been curtailed because of the shutdown of the Achimoda treatment plant due to the flooding of the pump house at the abstraction point. Densuano, Eastern region, residents of the Kofridia are currently experiencing low pressure in some areas of the metropolis due to flooding of the plant at Densuano, and that is what we are up against. Opini, that is what we are up against this morning. So that's a press release from the Ghana Water Company Limited. So aside the illegal money, aside what we are battling with in terms of cost, for which we had increased the tariffs for and putting burden on the already burdened Ghanaian, we are dealing with flood, we are dealing with all these other stuff. What do you have to say, sir?
Koku, what I don't understand, we complain about the spillage of the Bagre Dam. We are spilling water from the Wager Dam. Are you trying to tell me that we can't do anything with regards to the water we spill? We can't do anything about it. Is that what you're trying to tell me?
Polugu, multi-purpose.
That every time, every year, we go through this,
it's a ritual,
and displace people. Who gave lands to the people to build around the dam? Number one. We know that we spill the dam every year.
Okay.
What are we doing to capture that spilled water? That we have to go through this every day. And this year is even worse because I understand the Densu River, which is not far, that passes there too, has also overstretched its bounds and is also contributing to the flooding. Shouldn't people's head roll?
Who's?
MCEs, regional ministers, all those people. Shouldn't their head roll?
For giving the land out to...
For not being able to do anything about it.
Okay.
And for those who gave the land to people to build around, there must be a safety zone around the dam, shouldn't there? Shouldn't there? Don't you think, if it so happened that the Volta Dam wasn't in the care of VRA, right now we'll be doing galamsey on it, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we?
Obviously.
And so you're saying you're spilling water
Everywhere.
in an urban area, and we wait for people to go through what they are going through, and apparently the water this year is waist high.
Yeah. Higher than the estimated maximum level.
And nobody does anything about it because it's a ritual.
It's a ritual.
And the rains are heavy this year. If it rains like it rained last week continuously, that's added flooding. And we don't see anything wrong with it. And no heads roll. President Akufo-Addo, get up. President Akufo-Addo, get up. Let's see you do your job. Get up. This is untenable. That people have nowhere to sleep. They have accommodation, but they have nowhere to sleep. Who gave them that land to build near the Wija Dam? Who? And then you have sand winners around the area. The sand around the embankment helps contain water. We've allowed sand winners to win the sand. So what has happened? Erosion has taken place.
Under the supervision of authorities.
And this is what I mean. Why
At the behest of the residents.
Why doesn't heads roll? Why? And if it's the Accra chiefs who have given the land, shouldn't their heads roll? No chief is above the law in this country. No chief. And if it's creating this kind of devastation, and you see, as you read, the flood is not only here, it's all around the country.
Yes. It's all around.
All around the country. I mean, what state are we in? Do we have government in this country?
I see.
President Akufo-Addo, please get up and show leadership. Heads should roll. The ministers who are in charge of these things, their heads should roll. It's not fair. It's not fair on anybody.
Right. So it's a land.